Hello everyone, welcome to Battu Tech. Today we are going to start a brand new series about Python. We'll be covering everything from scratch to advanced level. Even if you're a beginner to Python, don't worry, we will cover everything from basics. Let's get started with today's content. This video is going to be the first part in the series. Here we will be covering the introduction to Python, followed by data types and operators in Python. Let us start with the data types in Python. Like other programming languages, Python also supports all the major data types like integer, float, string, and boolean. Let us see examples one by one for each of them. Data types. I am creating a variable called a and going to assign it with 1. Here 1 is called an integer. Python provides a method called type which takes in a variable and return the data type of the variable. Let us pass the a to the type method and we'll see what it is returning. Int. Int means integer. Let us assign float to variable b and let us confirm the data type of the b. If you see here, it is returning float. I'm going to create a variable called c and I'm going to assign it with a string value. For now, I'm just using my name. Let us check the data type of c. It's str, which means string. Let us create a variable d for boolean. I'm going to assign it with a true. Let us check the data type of d as well, and it's boolean. Python supports none, which means it's a null. Let us check the data type of e as well. It's a none type. We have seen about data types in Python. Now let's cover the operators in Python. Like our mathematical operators like plus, minus, divide, power, Python also supports the similar operators. Let us cover one by one. First, let us see about plus operator. Let me create two numbers, a with 10, b as 5. I'm going to say like a plus b, which return 15. Now let us see about minus operator, a minus b, which should return as 5. What will happen if I'm going to give b minus a? Let's check that out. B minus a. Ideally, it should return minus 5, right? Let's check. Yes, it's returning minus 5. Now let's check about division operator. In day-to-day life, we will call this operator as divide, but in Python, it's operate differently. If it's a mathematical divide, it should return 2, right? But in Python, it will return 0. The reason being is, in Python, this percentage symbol is called modulo operator, which will basically return the remainder. In our case, since a is 10 and b is 5, if we divide 10 with b, it will return 0 remainder. That's the reason we got 0. You might get a question, what will be the answer if I am going to divide b with a? Let's check that as well. It will return 5. Reason being is, if I'm going to divide my 5 with 10, ideally we can't do that. So the remainder is 5. What if I want to get to the quotient? Python have another operator for that, and we need to use double slash. This will return me 2. What if I'm going to divide b with a? Answer is 0, because we can't divide b by 10. You might be having some question like, in ideal case, if I'm going to divide b by 10, it should return 0.2, right? Python have an operator for that as well. For that, we just simply need to give single slash. How it's happened is 5 divided by 10, basically 0.5. Let us check what will happen if I'm going to use single slash for a by b. It will return 2.0. We have covered all the necessary mathematical operators in Python. Let us summarize this operator once again. First, we have seen about the plus operator, followed by minus operator, and we have seen about percentage, which is called as a modulo operator, which will return as the remainder. And we have seen about the double slash, which will return the quotient. If my numerator is going to be smaller number, then the quotient will be always 0. And then we have seen about single slash, which will give us the decimal value. We have covered the mathematical operators. Now let's see about the comparison operators, like greater than, lesser than symbol, equality, greater than or equal, lesser than or equal. Let us create two variables, a and b. I'm using the same numbers, a is 10 and b is 5. Is a greater than b? Yes, a is greater than b. So the answer is true. Is my a smaller than b? No, the answer is false. Does a equal to b? No, they are different. Now let's see about the a greater than or equal to b operator. This will return the true because a is greater than b. Then what is the difference between this a greater than b and a greater than or equal to b is? Let's an example. If my a and b are same numbers at this time, this operator will return true, but a greater than b will return as false. Let's check that as well. I'm executing a greater than or equal to b. It returned me true. Now I'm going to change this b value as 10 and I'm going to execute a greater than b, which returned me false. Now let's check the same with a greater than or equal to b, which returned me true. So if you want to check both greater than or equal to, then you should use this operator. Same like we have a smaller than equal to b. The reason why it returned true is here this equal to condition is executing. Since our a and b are equal to 10, this returned true. We have covered all the comparator operators in Python. In next video, we will say about data structures in Python, namely list, set, dictionary, and tuples. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and hit that subscribe button. Please share this video with your friends and family.